Where do these males get this audacity? The title, he's a 24-year-old male girlfriend who's 22, doesn't feel motivated to do more around the apartment. Because I don't contribute enough financially. This is a long rant. Okay, a little background. My girlfriend is overall a really wonderful girl. Just so y'all know, I do love her. We've been together 3 years and living together for 2. So she's been living with this man since she was 20 years old. While I was in college, I was working as a line cook, making $24 an hour. It was good enough money for us to get by pretty comfortably. After I graduated with a CS degree, I decided it'd be a good idea to break into the career world of website development. I accepted a low-end position paying $14 an hour, but this was just supposed to be a 2 to 3 month thing. It's now become a 6-month thing, but I really love the people I work with. My girlfriend has been at the same job the last 3 years while she's been in college. She serves at a fine dining restaurant part-time. It's pretty good money for only working 4 days a week, but she was diagnosed with some serious health issues about 2 months ago. So she's a full-time student. She works 4 times a week, and she has an autoimmune disease. Okay, so she has an autoimmune disease, and this has led to a pretty big increase in expenses due to medication and healthcare. When I noticed that things weren't quite as clean as usual, I thought maybe she was depressed. Not that she has an autoimmune disease or is tired or she's studying. No, it's because maybe she has mental issues and she's depressed. It's not just dirty around the house or anything. Just sometimes I come home and the dishes still aren't done, or she forgets to do the laundry, or the bed isn't made. It's not filthy, is what I'm saying, but it's not nearly as tidy as I'd like it to be. Furthermore, she has been meal prepping me casseroles to eat. What? Each week instead of her usual meals, which were more home cooking, I guess you could say. But when I asked her about her mental health and that being why things weren't nice around here as usual, she says she simply isn't motivated to do all her usual elaborate work around the apartment when she isn't being financially supported sufficiently. I don't think he's telling the truth here. I think the girl is tired. I was flabbergasted. I didn't realize that she had such a transactional and shallow view of our relationship, especially since we are splitting the finances 50-50. She is not bearing the majority share, and I work 40 hours and she only works 34 hours a week. Okay. Oh, and she doesn't have a very physically intensive job, even though she's a server with an autoimmune disease. Y'all, this is going to require a part 2. This is long, and his audacity is long too. So he did a breakdown of the finances, and I'm not going to go over that because I don't think that that is that important, because I don't think that the finances are the issue for her. I think that she's just tired and needs some help around the house, and she's doing the best she can. But that's me. But this is his suggestion because he's still going, and this is a long Reddit thread. I suggested that she spend less on groceries. She says she tries, but with her new special diet, because she has an autoimmune disease, she has to eat groceries. Groceries are much more expensive. Plus, I've been doing a lot of weightlifting, so I've gotten to bulking. So yeah, I do eat a lot. I also suggested she works more, but she said that's just too much with her school schedule, and her disability makes her exhaust a lot more easily these days. I tried to Then I try reminding her that eventually I will get a higher paying position. I just have to build up a good resume. She says I'm not doing enough to get a better job, which I found pretty rich considering she's an English major, as if we will ever see a return on that degree. Thankfully, she's on a full ride scholarship, so we're not sinking any money into it, especially since it's an expensive school. But it gets to me that she's pushing me to get a job that pays at least $20 an hour again, when she probably won't ever be able to get a job paying any more than that with her degree. I tried to push her to do STEM, but she wouldn't go for it. So look what he says that he does in comparison to her. I agree that we can split the chores more, but I don't see a way to meaningfully fit that into my full-time work schedule. I take out the trash and do the litter box. She cooks, does laundry, does dishes, and cleans the house otherwise. I feel this is a pretty even split because of our work schedule. He works 6 hours more than her. So that's that. I did comment on this, and then you guys can weigh in as well. My comment was, yes, you're going to have to start contributing around the house. You might as well wrap your brain around this. You start too many arguments, you'll be living without her and doing all of your housework and adults on your own. Her working a few hours shy of you and having an autoimmune disease is probably draining. If she can move out on her own, she probably would have less housework, not taking care of an adult man. The audacity. Anyways, I'm not going to go into all of these comments, but a lot of people were saying the same thing. Like, dude, you need to help out more. He takes out the trash and does the kitty litter, and she does everything else. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with these people these days. Y'all jump in the comments. Tell me what you think. Like, comment, share.